Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you for the first time in quite some time. This video may seem like it's going live, but it's really not. I'm just testing out the new Premiere feature that you can do now on YouTube, so that's cool. So earlier today, or later today, depending on when I do put this up, you should see a OGW Master of the Ring match going up as well. One per day until the whole thing's done. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Like July 26th was the last time I recorded one of these pickup videos. And I was thinking of doing it at the end of the month, but I wanted to get it done and out now, so there might be some stuff I'll pick up after this video, like the Ant-Man and the Wasp Blu-ray, which I have not picked up yet, so there will be some things I plan on picking up in this month that won't be included in this video. Kind of like Castlevania Requiem that's coming out. Anyways, let's start off, as I usually start off these videos, with the digital pickups that I've gotten for the month of, well, starting with the month of August, because last time we did this, I ended off with July. Anyways, in August, I picked up Chroma Squad, really cool turn-based Power Rangers-inspired RPG. Really love it. I picked up Fire Pro Wrestling World on the PlayStation 4. Good. It's I really get excited for those games when they come out, and they're a whole different beast to tackle. They're fun. Just they are really a bit tougher to get into compared to, you know, the WWE games. I picked up Guacamelee 2. Have not played it yet, but I picked it up. Love the first one. Kind of disappointed this one isn't on the Vita as well. That's where I played the first one primarily. So that was that. I picked up Hollow Knight on the Nintendo Switch. Still haven't played it yet. I'm horrible with buying games and not playing them. However, this next one, Donut County on the PlayStation 4. Got this, played this, got the Platinum Trophy. Love this game. It's in the same kind of vein as Katamari Damacy, where you start with a small hole and you're picking up small objects, but the hole gets bigger every time you pick something up. It gets bigger and bigger until you're basically swallowing the entire everything that's in the environment of that level. And it had a really nice, charming story to it, so highly recommend Donut County on the PlayStation 4. I think it's on iOS as well and Android. Moving down to September, I picked up Mega Dimension Neptunia VIIR for the PlayStation 4. I think it's a remake of Mega Dimension Neptunia VII, or 7, if you want to say 7 there, but I think they do pronounce it VII, or V2, whatever. But yeah, I picked that up. It was pretty cheap on a sale. Next one, not very proud of this, but Little Adventure on the Prairie for the PlayStation 4. Very easy Platinum Trophy. By far one of the worst games I have ever played in my life. If you want an easy Platinum Trophy, I recommend this. If you want a game to play, avoid at all costs. Don't sink to my level. Dot Hack GU Last Recode. I picked that up on the PlayStation 4. I've been really looking forward to playing that. It was pretty cheap, so I grabbed that. Next up, Revere, REVERIE, for the PlayStation 4 and Vita, cross-buy. 2 separate trophy lists. 2 very easily obtainable Platinums, but unlike Little Adventure on the Prairie, this game was very enjoyable to play the 2 times I did it. Very Zelda-like game, getting different weapons, conversing through maps that are like square grids, and you go from one to the next, that kind of deal, that Zelda formula, you know. But really enjoyed this game. I would highly recommend it. Next up, another easy platinum game that I decided to grab, Super Distraught DX for the PlayStation 4 and Vita. This is Space Invaders inspired, and although it's not on the level as A Little Adventure on the Prairie, this is a pretty fun game, though a little janky. Easy platinum though. And I picked up a 3-month subscription to PlayStation Now in September, and I've been enjoying that. I've played and finished Sniper Elite 3. I plan on doing 4 in the very near future. I tried out Carmageddon. Actually, I just scrolled down here on my list. Yeah, I've tried out Sniper Elite 3. Ape Escape 2, I played a bit of that. Bridge Constructor, Carmageddon Max Damage. Whew, God, that game is bad. Goosebumps, the game. Played that on PlayStation Now and got the Platinum Trophy on that. Very obtainable in like 2.5 hours, but seemed like a very fun adventure game, though. I used a guide to get through it to get the Platinum quickly and easily. Alright, so moving on into this month of October, I picked up WWE 2K19, the Digital Deluxe Edition. Been loving it. The improvements of that game is very, very good. Big head mode is fun. The My Player Career mode this time is very good. One of the benefits this time around is you can directly buy moves, clothing, anything you want with VC points, and you don't have to get them through loot packs, so it is cheaper to do it that way. And again, loot packs and that, you don't spend real money onto it, so it's good that way. It's all contained within the game and the currency you earn in the game. So you play, you earn currency, you spend it to get new stuff. That I am absolutely fine with. The guys over at WWE Games, the 2K brand for them, they've been doing a great job on that, not subjecting people to microtransactions. So fantastic. Thumbs up to you guys. Keep it up. Never want to see microtransactions like that in the WWE games. I picked up Overcooked, the holiday bundle on PlayStation 4, and I've been playing that solo by myself. Whoo, damn, that is hard. And I'm at a point right now where I can't advance any further because I haven't gotten enough stars on the previous levels in order to unlock the newest one. So maybe at the stopping point for me on that game now by myself. And finally, another easy platinum game. I went into a bad habit over these past 3 months just buying games that were easy to platinum so I can up my platinums. I'm up to 78 right now, so yay, 22 more to go to hit them number 100, which I'm hoping to do before the new console's coming in. But anyways, that was the digital games that I picked up. So let's talk a little bit about the digital or physical games that I picked up within these past few months. I got Shenmue 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 4. Again, have not started these up yet. Good buddy Izzy always talked great things about these games. I've heard, you know, maybe they don't hold up as well as they should, but I'm willing to give them a chance. I like playing old games anyway. Like it, as long as the story's good and I'm having fun, I don't really care if they don't hold up to like the high standards some people put them on a pedestal for. But I'm looking forward to playing this. And in the same vein as Shenmue, we have the very Shenmue-esque series, a game that I love and adore, a series that I love and adore, and that is Yakuza Kiwami 2. And of course, I had to get the Steelbook. This thing is really nice. I have not started this one up yet. It is the remake of Yakuza 2. And yeah, we're getting all the Yakuza games again, and they're coming on PS4, and it's absolutely fantastic. I've talked about Yakuza 6, The Song of Life on here before. Love that game. It's definitely going to be in my top 10 this year. Cannot wait to get around to playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. Though it is a series where I feel like you really do need to take a break from time to time, so this might be a December type game for me to play through. All right, moving on to September. Let's talk this one first. I did pick up Dragon Quest XI. I actually have it on right now. I'm just taking a little break from that to record this video. But Dragon Quest, love this series. 8 is one of my favorite games of all time. And though I have not played very much of this, I keep trying to, but I keep getting distracted. Maybe getting PlayStation Now was a bad idea because it has definitely distracted me from this. Though the next game I'm going to talk about is what really distracted me away from this game. And I'll be going back to this next game tomorrow because the DLC is finally out. And of course, I'm talking Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. Holy shit. Like, if you had asked me 2 months ago, what's your game of the year going to be, Lord X, I would tell you hands down, God of War. After Spider-Man, I'm not too sure anymore. I'm absolutely not sure anymore. Because this game is, oh my god, it's so good. It's fantastic. It's so much fun just to swing around the city. It was a very fun platinum to get. Did it in a weekend. Just had a blast playing this. I cannot wait to play the DLC. Starting tomorrow at the time I'm recording this, on the 22nd. It's so good. It is absolutely so good. And there's a new game plus mode out now, which I really want to play through the game again. It gives me the excuse to do so. So, Dragon Quest, you may get put on the back burner a little bit more. And when Spider-Man came out, I didn't just go for Spider-Man. I did have it pre-ordered on Amazon because of a deal, the same deal that I had for God of War, where it was like $30 cheaper. I canceled that because I managed to get a pre-order. That pre-order was not for the collector's edition of Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. No. It was a pre-order for the limited edition PlayStation 4 Pro console. That's right. For those of you that may not follow me on Twitter that much or may have missed it, I did buy this limited edition PlayStation 4 console. And man, I have been loving the Pro. I just need a 4K TV now to really experience it. So yeah, there was that. And finally, I'm just jumping all over the place. I've been really digging the Pro, though. The last thing that I picked up, went into my local pawn shop the other day, and I found a copy of Sword Art Online Lost Song for $7.99. And so far, have not played it yet. Story of my life. Lord X has not played the game. Alright, so that does it for the games. I've got no movies to talk about, but I do have a whole bunch of collectibles to talk about. And of course, if I'm going to talk about collectibles, I gotta talk about pop figures. Let's start with this little pint-sized hero here of Doctor Strange, who is just sitting on my desk now. Found him one day when I found, well, we'll get to the pop figure in a second here. I can't remember if I had this one the last time of the recording or not, but I picked up the Marvel Studios the first 10 years Black Widow rock candy figure. She's really nice. There's a little better look of her on the back. Not the best rock candy figure. I've got the other ones like Captain Marvel and that, which I think are way better designed, but hey, gotta go with Black Widow, my girl. Alright, next up, I got these for I think $5, or it was like $6.99. Can't really remember now. They were on sale. I did it simply because Captain Marvel. This comes with Captain Marvel and Chun-Li. There's a little better picture of them on the back. The only other ones here that I'd probably get is Rocket and Mega Man X if I saw them go on for really dirt cheap. That's the only reason I got these. EB Games got their $5 Fridays on the go every Friday, and these two happened to pop onto that, and I found a copy of, or found a set of them, so I grabbed them. For $5, who can go wrong? Next up, when I picked up that Doctor Strange mini pint-sized hero, I did find this She-Hulk 2018 Spring Convention exclusive at the local Toys R Us. I am a big fan of She-Hulk and her fourth wall breaking abilities. She's also a very fantastic character. So I grabbed her, picked her up. And while I was at my local comic shop, going in one day, they had some wrestling pops there, and most importantly, they got the Kenny Omega pop in, and I had to grab one. They also had Cody there and the Young Bucks as well, the full Bullet Club set, but had to go with Kenny. Got to go with the Canadian guy, and probably the best wrestler in the world right now. It was awesome. I posted this on Twitter, and he actually liked it, so that was cool too. Got that one, and well, not finally in the pops, but the next two here, I bought a lot of pops. The fall convention exclusives came out, the New York Comic Con ones, and I was kind of hoping to get the Chrome Gold Shuri one. However, there was one more important that I wanted to grab that came out. And that, of course, is Korg with Meek. Just look at how great that is. Started to see there, and he's quite the hefty little pop, too. He's a rock guy, right? So he has to be heavy. But this is great. This is like one of my favorite finds, or favorite pickups, I think, in this whole set here that I'm talking about. So that's really great. I love this pop so much, and I'm so very happy that I've managed to grab one of them. And I found this guy while going into an EB Games not too long ago. A gold Groot celebrating Marvel Studios the first 10 years. And as part of this whole gold set that you can get with Iron Man, Loki, Captain America, Gamora, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk, Black Panther, and Ant-Man. Ant-Man one I would really like to get as well, but hey, it's Baby Groot. Gold Baby Groot. How can you not love this? And finally, folks, I found the pop. And if somebody told me, like, Lord X, you can only buy one more pop in the world. You have the entire full selection of Pop Funko's collection in front of you. You can only buy one. And that is the last, very last pop figure that you can ever buy. I would, without a shadow of a doubt, pick this guy off of the shelf. Without a second thought in my mind. I was extremely happy when I saw this guy. And when I found him, I couldn't believe it. I was just browsing the record store. And they have, some pops there. They usually don't have a whole lot. They've got a few that's caught my eye a couple times. A couple of the wrestling ones. Yeah, but nothing really that stood out. So I was just like walking by, just casually glancing up at the shelf, just wondering what they had. And then my eyes fell right on him. And it's like, holy shit, they have him. I've been tracking him on the EB Games website, but like, as soon as they came out, they sold out. It was sold out off their website as well, but the record store had them. And you may know that I'm a massive fan of him because in pretty much every one of these videos I've done since I've moved into this new apartment, you've seen him. Yeah, that guy right there, Cletus Cassidy, Carnage. This is by far, I think, my favorite pop that I've ever found. The design there is so freaking good. And while some of these on the back here, I'm like, maybe I'd kind of like one of these. Hulk kind of looks cool, and so does Venomized Iron Man. But friggin' Carnage, man, my favorite comic book villain of all time. One of my favorite comic book characters of all time, overall. Like, I am so happy to have gotten this pop. This is probably my prized pop right now in my collection, even though I have a Chase figure, even though I have some really hard to get ones now in my collection. This is probably my favorite, and I'll probably get one of those cases to put them into to protect them, the pop protectors. So yeah, very, very happy to have finally gotten a Carnage pop. This absolutely made my day when I found him. Alright, so that almost concludes our little talk here. However, I do have a couple of statues that I've bought. One of which you've been looking at this entire time over my shoulder, because she's pretty much half naked. The Savage Land Rogue figure from Diamond Select. This is a very nicely designed statue. See, she focuses in there a bit. The look on her face is a bit, but yeah, I really, really dig this figure. Really nicely designed. This popped up on the chapter's website, and when it did, I had no email notifications on for it. It came up on payday. Had to grab it. Came in the mail just a few days ago, really. So very, very happy to have included Rogue in the collection. And while up at my comic book shop again, I made the mistake of going down to their downstairs section where they keep a lot of back issues, but also a lot of statues as well. And I found a Diamond Select statue in there that I've been keeping an eye on online, but when I kind of had the money, it was already sold out like on every place. But they had a copy of it, and that is X-23 as Wolverine. There's a much better look at her. This is a limited to 4,000 pieces. So very, very happy to have her in the collection. Of course, you can get a non-limited edition one of these. That where she's wearing the mask as well, but this one's really nice. This is probably the one Diamond Selects figure that I will keep in the box because of its limited number. But yeah, very, very happy to have found Laura. And ladies and gentlemen, that does it for another pickups video. Thank you so much for tuning in for these 20-odd minutes. Hope you've been enjoying watching the OGW Master of the Ring tournament to finish up Season 3, finish up my usage of WWE 2K18 on this YouTube channel. And who knows, maybe some 2K19 footage will be coming very soon. But anyways, that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I've been Lord X. You have been awesome. And I will catch you next time. Venom was a good movie.